There's an Indian man named Ramajit Rghav, who is currently 96 years old. He is believed to have fathered a child at the age of 94 2 years ago, and he is now becoming the poster boy for vegetarianism. He's a lifelong vegetarian, and he says, and PETA is also involved in furthering this gentleman's involvement in the idea that his vegetarianism is responsible for his vigor at 96 years old. What do you think, Louis?
Show me the DNA test.
You don't believe he's 96, right?
No, I don't believe that the kid is his.
He says, you just don't think it's his kid?
Probably not, but is it possible? I suppose it's possible. Highly unlikely. I'd like proof.
Interesting. He says that he has been a vegetarian all his life, and he credits his stamina and virility he credits his stamina and virility to his diet. That's what he says. He says, being a vegetarian is the secret to my strength and good health. Of course, PETA claims that a vegetarian life makes perfect sense. And, well, there you go. I don't know what else to think. Now, here is one thing. He is claimed to be a strict vegetarian who never drinks alcohol either. And his diet is made up of fresh milk, clarified butter, vegetables, and chapatis, I think is how it's pronounced. I don't think it's chapitis because that would sound almost like a disease. But in any case, it's that unleavened flat bread that is popular in India.
Okay.
In any case, he's really a lacto-vegetarian, right? I don't know if strict vegetarian implies that you are vegan, but on airline meals, I think when you say strict vegetarian, that is equivalent to vegan, isn't it, Natan?
I don't know about that, but I do have something to say about this whole thing.
Please.
I don't think that we should extrapolate too much from one case. We don't know why he's fertile at this old age. If you admit that it is true, and I'm just assuming that it is true.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's no surefire way to live X number of years that it broadly applies.
Correct. If you remember Jean Clement, the French woman who lived to be like 122.
Right.
I think she smoked a couple cigarettes a day until she was like 100 or something. Does that say that you should smoke 1 or 2 cigarettes in order to be that age and still be healthy? I don't think so.
No, I don't think we can attribute any particular behavior or lack of behavior to any particular longevity, can we?
I've said it before. The number one biggest factor in longevity, I think, is just genetics. But there are things you can do to help.
Well, but you've also said that it's diet many times. You've said you think
diet's the number one thing you can do to help. Yes.
Oh, that you can control.
That you can control.
I see.
But I believe genetics is the number one thing.
All right. Well, I want to remind you to join us on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. Natan, let's put up our new graphic, our new Facebook graphic, which we have. I hope it's up. I don't know. But we're testing, Louis, these new full-screen graphics for the show. I think it's pretty cool.
So far, so good, yeah.
There you go. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. We'll take a break. Coming up next, one of the best interviews this year. No exaggeration, no hyperbole. Stay tuned.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.